Hello, this is a preview of our 5th of April general sale, which is next Wednesday, and as usual we've got a room full of interesting stuff. It does tend to look like the same room full of stuff that we had last month, but I can assure you we sold every single item 4 weeks ago and the room is now full again with another lot of furniture and collectibles. So we'll just have a quick run round, show you a few things that have stood out to me. This one happens to be lot 1 in the sale, but these are really rare things. Now this is probably a Georgian brass bound peat bucket. So these were used in the peat fields for the harvesters out there, and that's quite a rare thing. Actually haven't seen one of those in our sales for probably 20 years now. It's certainly worth a few hundred, but quite how many I'm not sure. I have seen them making quite a few hundred. Right in front of them here we've got some military, these are periscope binoculars. There they are, so you can peer over the top of the trenches with these. So they're nice original military binoculars. They're quite rare as well. They're probably worth 100 to 150 pounds at least. Peat bucket I should think is going to be 200 to 300, but it could be a fair bit more. Look at that, this is an old sort of a chemist's jar, I should think, or an apothecary jar. Slightly different use, it's full of birds and sand, and interesting display in there, but the jar itself is quite a nice thing. Got ammonite fossil specimens along here as well, samurai sword. There's such a varied selection of stuff along these tables. You really just have to come and have a bit of an explore, really. It's a US Navy bell. That's probably a 100-year-old iron bell there from a ship. Things all along the tables here as well. More military items here. Lots of interesting and fashionable sort of ornaments here as well. But, cabinets full of silver and jewellery in here as well. Let's just have a quick look over here. We've got some nice sort of vintage hi-fi stuff here as well. Look at that B&O system here. So we've got the tall speakers and the CD radio thing there. I mean, they're quite rare things. Well, very expensive anyway. Some good speakers, more B&O hi-fi here. It's all very fashionable stuff. And then looking at the furniture, there's a real selection here. So some of the oldest things here are probably these bits of oak in the front row. That tiny bureau here, sort of late 17th or early 18th century bureau, and these with a well inside, particularly early ones. It's always a sign there with a stepped interior, but absolutely tiny. It's only about 2 foot wide. I mean, that's probably only going to make sort of 200 to 300, something like that. It's ridiculous that 20 years ago that would have been 1500. Behind it is that'll be early 18th century Welsh dresser there, solid oak piece of furniture. Some lovely things. Look at this table. That little rosewood and ormolu mounted table there. That's nice. It's worth a look. With a leather top. Look at that lovely thing there. And that should be 150 or so, something like that. Lots of garden ornaments this time. Look over here. Big olive tree in a pot. Loads and loads of concrete and pots and all sorts. And there's loads going at the back here as well. We'll just have a quick look a bit further down the furniture here as well. And a deer antler chandelier there. That's an interesting thing. Loads more furniture. And then down here we've got some lot of really good quality reproduction oak furniture from a house that we cleared. So we've got a refectory table here that's a solid oak thing. It's about 8 foot long. I mean, that would be thousands to buy that new. I should think at auction it's going to be about £500 or so for the table. This bedroom furniture, that was many thousands of pounds when that was bought new. We're selling it piece by piece. but it's really good quality, solid oak bedroom furniture there, and it's not too dark. You know, it's quite should fit in all right. And you know, things like the wardrobe would probably get 150 to 200, something like that, and so on. There's just masses of it there. But it's all going online now, so you can browse through the whole catalogue on the website. The viewing is this Saturday morning from 9 till 1, and Monday and Tuesday next week from 9 till 1, and 9 till 5. Evening viewing on the Tuesday, and then sales on Wednesday. But have a look at the website. Thank you very much.